Good afternoon. Welcome into the Ironing Center, otherwise known as my home office. But now I'm going to hide my fat face. I think I explained this at the end of the day after the executive branch Socratic seminar questions, which you can still do the questions. Two from each tier if you've not done that. Don't forget about some of the makeup work that if those of you that are a little bit behind, especially if I haven't graded it yet, that would be a good idea. That would be a good day to perhaps catch up on this, especially if I haven't graded it. Especially if I have not graded it yet. Sorry, this is the fourth one I've done. I'm starting to get a little bit loopy here, and don't look at the clock. You know my operation. So I talked about the brisk chats already. You're going to chat until you've met, until all these objectives turn green, and it'll start making chats with you about the debt. First one it's going to ask you about, though, is about how with the budget process, and I told you there's like appropriations bills for the budget process, 12 of them. It's usually not followed. Usually they do something called continuing resolutions. They get passed for temporary funding, but actually they did appropriation this time. I think they didn't fund, and they have to they're working on funding separately as ICE because of its controversy. But again, if you need to, like, if the chat takes you on a rabbit hole, take one of these and just ask it to, okay, let's get back to explaining the causes of government shutdown with examples, and it'll ask you questions about that. The one on rescissions, I'm sorry about this, it's going to say it refuses to connect. You'll have to split the screen. You'll have to split the view, and then you can open up rescissions. Rescissions are taking back money that's already been appropriated. Congress has done that a little bit recently, especially as some of the Trump administration's spending priorities weren't in line with the Democrats. You may have to open up a split screen with that one to answer the questions about with the boost about rescissions. So hopefully you'll be able to see that and go from there in the chat. All right, so those are going to be what you're working on for Monday. And we will see you on Monday. Bye-bye.